Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slow Podcast. Hey, you know what it is? Your weekly podcast on the Sakamichi series idol groups. It's going to be Nogizaka 46, Sakurazaka 46, Hinatazaka 46, and Yoshimotozaka 46, Season 3, Episode 17. These episodes are recorded Tuesdays around 7 p.m. Pacific time on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Slope Club. And I am one of your hosts. I'm Jimmy, aka Swole Talker. I'm joined as always by my friends, my fellow hosts. We have Boy Kun and Josh, Mr. Josh Box. Hello. How's it going, fellas? How's it going?
Okay.
Going all right. You know, the semester's almost ending. All that's left is like 2 more weeks and some finals.
Ooh.
Yep.
And freedom for a bit.
Yeah, all my classes is pretty much, all right, this is the last new thing we're going to talk about this semester. You know, next couple ones are just like review or whatever else. So
I'm excited because I just have about 2 more weeks of tax season, a little bit more than that, and then after that, just a few weeks after that, and then my semester's over. I'm like, all at once, give it to me, dude. Just
I'll be free
a break
for like 2 weeks.
a morsel of a break.
Yeah.
Much needed.
Just, yeah. So it's gone, but hey, my guys. Yeah.
Just a little more. You know, one step at a time. What's that song?
Man. What?
There's a song like that. There's a song that says one step at a time.
Okay. Oh, I'm not sure which one
I had
that
the rhythm
is,
in my
but-
head, and then it went away, and I couldn't remember, so the whole bit is ruined.
Well, okay.
I don't know where to take it from here. Good word.
Yeah.
Word.
Anyway, yeah.
Word.
Talking about idols and shit. A lot to talk about. Mostly Hinatazaka.
Oh yeah, dude. I looked at the show notes today. I'm like, that's a good chunk, dude.
Because that's all I cared to find. I didn't look too deep. As far as news topics go. So, chat, if there are things that we miss, sorry, man.
I was gonna say, like, you could say something, you know, you could comment on it. And I was like, no, sorry.
Just bring it up, maybe, I guess. Right?
Yeah, bring it up, like, yeah. Maybe during the break or somewhere before we go to the next section.
Yeah. So let's just start talking about Sakamichi series.
Ooh, jumping right to it.
Yeah. We got the Shilling Corner real quick. Hinatazaka is part of the campaign for this game, Vivid Army. There's a commercial that they released. They're in a warehouse, paintballs. I guess that's how the game is. No, there's like tanks in the game. I don't know what's going on.
This isn't.
Why didn't they just give them tanks?
This isn't. I thought this was a Splatoon collab, dude.
It does kind of look like that.
I don't know what's going on with this, but it looks like a fun time in the commercial.
Yeah. It's a fun commercial. Like, usually when you see commercials, they're like, a little like, okay, it's a commercial, you're gonna watch it through. But this one, you actually like get to see how much fun they're having, and it's actually, you know, enjoyable.
Yeah. So I've never heard of this game.
Nope.
Let's go to the website real quick to see what it's all about.
Vivid Army.
Oh, okay. They are like soldiers.
That's loud. You go to the website.
Tanks. Yeah. Oh, do I click? Oh, it's a RTS type of game. Is that what we're looking at?
Oh, is it? Oh, you can play the game on the browser?
I think this is just.
Wait, am I? Okay, this is just a video, right? I'm not playing.
Yeah, it feels like I am. No, I'm moving the stuff.
No, yeah.
Oh crap! I am playing, dude.
I'm playing Vivid Army. Let's go.
Forget the podcast. We're just gonna play. This is the Let's Play of Vivid Army.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Look, I can put them together, and they level up.
Oh, and there's like mini games right there.
Let's go, dude. All right.
All right, welcome to the Vivid Army podcast.
Over here. Oh, is this like turn based?
If the Sakamichi series was niche, wait till you see this game.
With beautiful graphics and awesome designed characters, Vivid Army.
Okay.
Use promo code Slope Club for
What just
100
happened?
gold and a legendary character when you play Vivid Army.
Look, there's like a spider tank. What is this? Yeah, that's just wild.
Oh, you can repair stuff?
You get
Okay.
a legendary Kumi if you use promo code Slope Club when you sign up for Vivid Army.
Yeah, the commercial
Ooh, I'm gonna
While
level this
cute.
up.
has nothing to do with the actual game or how it looks. It's not a paintball game. It's like army shit. Um, I don't know what's going on, but there you go. Hinatazaka endorsing this game.
I should probably stop playing.
That's the only like piece of media that they have. Like if you go to the Twitter, it's just like characters and stuff from the game, but nothing else Hinatazaka related.
So it's just like a straight up commercial.
Yeah,
No
they'll probably
collab.
have more stuff later on.
Yeah. Maybe that's just the collab announcement. You know, they haven't,
Oh,
the collab hasn't started yet.
that's a pretty big collab for them, if it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's develop a mobile game, a Slope Club mobile game, so we can collab with.
What would it be, Jimmy?
What kind of game are you talking?
Yeah, everything
thinking?
RTS, shooter, puzzle, what?
Dating sim.
They already have those.
Wait, are they dating us or what's
It's like,
going
yeah, you
on?
can date Jimmy. I'm like, man, I could. Fans be like, yo, I could date my Oshi.
No.
Jimmy.
This is where you get to date us, right? And then during the collabs, the Sakamichi series character just shows up in the background. You know, it's like you'll be on a date with Josh at the cafe, and then you'll see Kyoko just reading a book in the back.
Oh, okay. After they serve you like the stuff.
They become side characters. There, that's our game. Look out for that and the
Any
the collaboration with Hinatazaka.
any game developers want to work for free exposure?
Any potential investors?
Yeah, so check out that game. Let's go to the current events. Yoshimoto Zaka 46 has nothing going on as usual. Hinatazaka stuff now. There's quite a bit of Hinata to talk about on this episode. So, the first thing, Hinatazaka will be the main supporters of Coco Quiz. It's the high
I'm sorry, we should bring up why Jimmy and I are laughing.
Man,
Someone
y'all derailing my... Oh, go ahead.
My bad. It's just someone in the chat mentioned for the game you get an unlockable Bemio photo book review.
That's the rarest drop, dude.
But you have to pay $20 to get it.
That's the legendary gotcha, dude.
Yeah, that's the guy. Oh shit!
0.2% chance drop. There we go. That's how we get them.
Anyway,
Sorry.
Hinatazaka will be the main supporters of Koko Say. It's the high school championship thing that Nogizaka was the main supporters of, but Hinata's taking over for this year.
First cup star, now this, dude.
I know, right?
Nah, well, Cup Star Nogi still has their thing, but wow.
You know, Hinatazaka just crossing lines, dude.
Yeah, man. But yeah, they are the official supporters. We're gonna show up in a bunch of the TV broadcasts, probably rooting on the students. Be like, ganbate, solve this riddle. Yeah. I watched a few of the broadcasts from past years. Nogizaka's there as like they're just chilling, ganbate and shit like that. And they'd ask the students sometimes. It's like, oh, what how you doing, man? How you feeling today? Guys be like, yeah, I'm feeling good, bruh. My Oshi is here.
Interviewing me.
Shit like that. Stuff like that. Yeah, and then it's not like a quiz like you think it is. It's more like solving things,
Yeah.
puzzles and riddles and whatnot. It's not like academics where it's like, you can solve this equation faster or whatever. Yeah, so the sometimes they are given tools and they got to use it to figure out this thing. It's like a problem.
I imagine one of them. Oh no, Saitowasuka's looking at me. I have to do this.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
There was one where like they the one I remember is like they have to pop as many balloons as they can, in like a set period of time, and they are given like money to buy supplies from like a crafts store type thing. So they got to build their own contraption to try to like pop as many balloons. And so like during the build, like Mayan was going around and like, oh, how's your build going? How's it going? And then it was like, oh shit, they look so busy. I'm gonna get out of here. There was a guy actually who was like a Mayan Oshi, but like he was so focused on making the thing, he like didn't even realize she was there. And
Oh no.
he was just like working on his thing, and she was like, "Oh, can I? Oh, never mind, dude. They're super busy. Let's just go check on some other groups." Just like,
Oh no, he probably looked it back. He probably looks it back like every week. I could have been.
Yeah. I don't care about a balloon popper. Could have met.
I imagine Hinata's gonna do something similar. They're like, "Oh, we have our correspondence to talk to the students and shit like that."
Yeah. Hinat's got that youthful vibe, dude. I'm sure it's a good fit, you know.
Yeah. So, was it? Didn't Neru participate? Well, while she was in
she
high
was a
school or something like
participant.
that. Some people found like clips or some shit. But
That was a
anyway,
while ago.
good for them. Hinatazaka.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Their drama. Haru Koe. There's a trailer for it
Oh.
on Twitter. Look at them
Looks very
yelling
dramatic.
at each other.
Yeah.
We just want to voice act or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Whatever it's about. I think that's what it's about, right? It's about voice acting. You know, I want to be Seiyu, dude.
They want a yaritai.
Yeah, look at him and they're like faces. You know.
Yeah. It's very like overly dramatic feeling because it's just those cuts, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably
It
like
feels kind
stuff
of
that
soap
leads up
opera when
to
it's
it.
just those cuts.
Yeah.
Right. We're like, oh, we want to highlight the most dramatic parts, but then it comes off as like, I don't know. Man.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
so cheesy, yeah.
It doesn't work like an action movie where you put like the craziest scenes in the trailer, right? It's like
Yeah.
you gotta have some context to the drama, dude.
Yeah. I think that's mostly for action. Like if you show like a scary movie and just show all the scares, then it's kind of like, oh, that's you
Yeah,
spoiled
yeah.
everything.
Or like a comedy and put all the good jokes in the
Yeah,
trailer.
look at
dude.
jokes in there. Yeah.
You're like watch the trailer, like okay, I already knew.
Yeah, I mean, I heard
the
the
best
Guess I
part.
don't don't need to watch this anymore. Right? We had the drama starts like tomorrow or tonight our time, whatever. So yeah, it's almost broadcast time. Everybody, go watch Koeharu, starring not all of Hinatazaka, but select members. Yeah,
Good for them. Good for them. When am I
Maybe
gonna get
one
my
of-
comedy, dude?
right.
When am I
True.
gonna get my Stephen Chow comedy, dude?
And that would fit
Take it to
Hinatazaka,
Baymars.
right?
Yeah.
That would fit Hinatazaka completely.
Oh yeah, totally. It's goofy and shit, dude. You know?
Yeah, so maybe one of us will watch 2 episodes and drop it.
Not me.
We'll see. We shall see.
We shall see.
Ain't nobody got time for this. Anyway, let's keep going to more Hinata news. The Hinatazaka Cafe has
I chuckled when I saw this.
sensible chuckle. Temporarily closed
Oh,
because Japan just issued another state of emergency, and so I mean, they can't do anything about it, you know. It's supposed to open like this week or today or something like that, but it will be closed from April 30th to May 11th. So if you're looking forward to getting those sandwiches, gonna have to wait a little longer. I'm sorry. But yeah,
Like it's kind of bad. It's kind of sad because we were just talking about it last week, but I think it's like did not. I think it's kind of safe to say maybe I think a lot of people saw this coming. with like
Mm-hmm.
Japan, how they're treating the current, COVID-19 issue.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, it sucks. What can you do?
Mm-hmm.
Hang in there,
Yeah.
Hinatazaka. Hopefully,
Maybe they'll
uh,
extend the open
yeah,
date because of
yeah,
this.
hopefully,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Get
but I think
get
at
your
least the
sushi.
goods you can buy
Mm,
online.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
but I want the latte, dude.
I know, man. Or whatever that jelly shot, whatever that is.
Ooh,
Uh-huh.
yeah, Jello shots, dude.
So,
It's like when you get served it, just like have a little bottle, just put it in there.
hey.
Mm.
It was just like, what the fuck? This ain't a bar, dude.
Look at this guy.
Get all turned up, dude.
One more.
What about-
Q, no stay. Yo, get that guy out of here, dude.
Yeah, so it'll open, just delayed. So don't worry. All right, here's the big thing for the week. Hinatazaka released their music video for their fifth single, Kimi, Shika, Katan, which last week we thought we're gonna premiere. We thought it was gonna premiere like during this recording, but no, they premiered it yesterday. So we're just like, all right, we have it here. So,
Uh-huh. But don't worry, we're still gonna watch it together with the live chat.
was anyone in the premiere?
I think a lot of people on Discord were.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it's in 4K, which is cool. Appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
Only a few idol groups do this. I can
Appreciate
name
it.
in my hand
Yeah.
three of them.
STU.
A whole three of four. Sorry, a whole four of them, including Hinata. But let us watch it, I
let's watch
guess.
All right, we'll be back.
All right, so we just watched the new Hinatazaka music video, Kimi, Shika, Katan, premiered yesterday. That was the first time I watched it. I never actually, I didn't catch it at the premiere, nor did I watch it after. Your
Until
boy
now.
was busy, okay?
We've been busy.
Yeah, so it's, as usual, let's talk about the video and the song and whatnot. So the video, it's in 4K.
Ooh,
Nice.
Thank
right?
you,
Yeah,
Hinatazaka.
yeah.
Yeah, look at that. 2160, everybody.
I can actually watch it on my big monitor and truly appreciate it.
Uh-huh. The bit rate is actually there, you know?
Crispy. Yeah.
So when the confetti falls down, you can actually see what's
See
happening.
confetti. It's not a bunch of like squares all over my
Yeah.
screen.
And so, we start with these rotating camera work that like pushes through all the members, and it feels very unnecessary. I'm like,
Well,
I don't know.
yeah. To be fair, I feel like that's like kind of like the exercise of this music video, right? Is like being unnecessary, but just for
Pretty extra.
for aesthetic sake, right?
I feel like they could have sold the same feel with just like pushing through straight.
Yeah, maybe like starting
not
up
like-
top and then like coming down to them and then like going
Yeah,
under
Or
them.
maybe just
something like that.
you know, you do a half crescent type thing, but like, it's just nitpicking, but like,
Maybe it's to it's to represent the sense of disorientedness that you're about to experience through this video.
I can see that. I can see that.
God.
But I feel like the spin's a little bit too. Is it too fast or is it too slow? It's one of them, right? I feel like the speed is a little off. Because I feel like you
I
feel a little
I
disoriented.
think it's too slow because they're trying to do it for the whole thing. Like that, okay,
like
it's just a
it's too
very
long?
long. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. I can see
Like
that, yeah.
if it was like a faster cut of them just pushing through and just like a couple loops, you know, I feel like that would have been like, oh, okay, all right. But then it's literally like the first 30 seconds of the video.
You're just like, okay.
Yeah, because it starts
Okay.
like that, right? And you're just like immediately like, oh shit.
Uh-huh.
But they had some cool set tricks or illusions or camera work or whatever. Like the mirror thing towards the beginning,
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, it looks like she's they're just behind. But no, it's a real mirror.
Do you guys really think it was a real mirror, or do you think they just green screened it?
That's a good
Nah,
question.
there's like blur. I mean, not blur, but like the haze on the mirror makes me think it's real.
Mm,
Like when they turn it, like you can see other stuff.
yeah,
Like actually, like
that's true.
you know, it reflects.
Can you see the camera?
But you know, it's like, or unless they like mimic that with the camera movement, you know.
Oh, I don't.
I mean,
see why
it could be either way. I'm just thinking. Yeah,
like my thing is like I don't see why they need to do that, right? You just set your angle, right? And then like you have the members stand there and get ready to dance or whatever,
fair.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it feels like an extra step that they don't need to take, right?
Instead of like trying to like composite the thing. But I don't know. Maybe they did both because there are some shots in this video where it looks like they just composited things on, and then some look real. So it's like,
Yeah, it's a good mix of like real stuff and like VFX, which always like sells it even more, right?
yeah,
Because like one of my favorites is at like 2 minutes and like 2 minutes and like 5 seconds or something like that. When it goes to like the upside down room or whatever. Right, like, and so you're like, oh, okay, I get this shot that the room is built to look upside down, and they're on the roof standing, and the camera rotates so that they're upside down, right? But then
the
like
balls.
the balls, yeah, dude, they throw the balls in, and then the balls are bouncing at the bottom, like, oh wait, what, you know? And it's just, you know, obviously it's like a composite, but it's, I don't know, things like that's just cool to me, you know.
They also got the conveyor belt thing. That's pretty cool.
The rotating, what are they called?
But where is it moving, dude?
I don't see the floor moving.
Yeah.
It's obviously just erased, right? Like
Yeah, like
that
the
shit
edges,
in
right?
movies all the time. So
Yeah, dude, it's that
Hinata can do it too, guys.
clone stamp tool, bro.
Track mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's some nice like set things like they do on the set, but like some of the camera movement just kind of distracted me.
Yeah, like it's a little too obvious, right?
Or like it
all
would
the
move
obvious with
unnecessarily.
hands.
I'm just like, why do you do that for?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple cool stuff where like for example the lights that are hanging and then they rotate and it's a circle.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah. Very art installation look. And that's like the first shot that actually frames Katoshi as the center. Right?
Because the rest of the time it's like the whole group, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least it's
It's
a
like-
very strong shot to frame her
Yeah,
on.
that's true.
Yeah. But I was like so focused on like, ooh, look at that thing right there that I didn't
Well,
realize
maybe that's why they did it,
she was
because
the
like
center.
they would know that you'd be distracted by everything else. So even if the center was there, you probably would notice the things around them before you would notice the center.
Yeah.
Until
I think in the end,
a little circle around the center.
yeah, like it ends up being pretty effective, I think, at the end when it like gets to her, right? And it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah. And then we got the dance shot at the end. Everyone's got pastel outfits. What do you guys think of the outfits?
Pastel colors are always nice.
Yeah. I like the shapes that the different color blocks are making on the outfits. You know?
Yeah. I think that's cool.
It's it makes me really think of like, I don't know, like modern art, you know, but pastel.
The orange one does kind of seem like one of those like vests that they wear during construction. Like I just paused it on the screen and kind of looks like that.
Yeah, high vis.
I feel like there's it's so few of them that have that.
Yeah.
That I don't like. I that wouldn't be my first thought. You know, if they had everybody
Maybe
with
it's just
the
where it
orange,
paused
if everybody had the orange block, then I'd be like, yeah, okay, it's coming off very security vest. You know, that high vis. But
I do like there's more than two variations though, right? There's like the orange one, and then there's like a pink one, and then like the light blue Hinata color one. But yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
like the just like the. I don't know, like the vibe. It's been a while for me just to really enjoy a nice, colorful, contrasty
Mm-hmm.
idol music video without
Mm-hmm.
much to think about. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like it's one of those videos you just kind of sit back and you kind of maybe enjoy from like a both a passive and an active experience, right? The first kind of watch, you just like take it like, oh, that's cool, and then like the second or third watches, you might think back and like, yeah, I wonder how they did that or something like that. Like, oh, okay, that's definitely a cut that they're hiding.
All
It's
right,
just a little-
let's pixel people here.
Yeah.
but it's a fun one to do that too, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting this kind of video, to be honest though. Like from listening to the radio preview, I thought it'd be more outside
Oh.
type of thing.
Yeah.
You know, like the first time I listened to it, like I was getting like outside, just like random scenes spliced together of them like out and about type of thing.
Yeah.
And a dance shot towards the end. But this is cool. Some of these whip pans are getting kind of extra to hide the cut.
Yeah.
It's just like because like
It's
most
like whipping through the floor and back up.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like,
the most
most of
distracting
the
one
video.
because it goes in one direction and then it comes up like in a completely like cut direction.
It's like for most of the video, the camera's moving, but it's moving like kind of slowly. But then like they need to hide a cut, so it like just whips suddenly, and it's like, oh, I see. All right.
Like for the first one when it whips to like the group dance shot with the video projection in the back, the camera is going towards the right, and then it's
like,
like just nice and gentle, then sudden whip to the left. You know, just like, oh god, like I almost got motion sickness watching that back just now.
But I think other than those things, it's a pretty fun video.
Yeah.
Colors are nice. You know, there's some cool visual effects. And it's in 4K. Look at that. It's not even
Let's
loading.
not forget
Look at that.
the
The
4K.
buffer. The connection is too much.
4K too powerful.
So I guess we'll give it a rating. How do you think of this music video?
I'm gonna give it an 8. It has nice just overall enjoyment factor, but then the rewatchability is very high for this one. They don't look like doo-doo either. And most importantly, it's in 4K.
Yes, I agree. Like, I will also give it an 8. 4 of those points is because it's in 4K.
4K. Oh, 4
Would
points.
give it a 4 if it wasn't in 4K.
If it was 1080p, that's a 4, unfortunately. No, but it's pretty fun. There's like some nice things, you know, like the colors pop, and it's
Yeah.
you get some cute shots of the members and stuff too. So
Yeah.
The motifs build up upon each other, right? Like you get those color blocks in the outfits, but then it's also like, you know, it's a theme that you see in the set design. You see like the light bulb back in the backgrounds quite a bit until before you get to the big Katosh reveal. Right? I like little things like that. I appreciate too.
yeah, I'm interested to see the making of.
Yeah.
I was thinking
they
that
made
earlier.
some of these sets, so we can finally put to rest that it is a mirror or it is a composited shot or whatever. So yeah.
I think for me, I have to agree with you guys. It's an 8. It could have been a 9. I feel like in my eyes, if some of the transition shots were a little smoother, a little bit more, more buffed out.
Natural.
Yeah, a little more natural. You know, a little bit more hidden. And maybe if the first shot wasn't so long, I feel like it could have been definitely a 9.
I'm sorry. I'm willing to be proven wrong here, but I'm going back to those doors. Going back to those mirror doors. I feel like the one that May's in, her mirror moves even after the door stops moving.
Well, let's
go
take
frame
a look
by
at
frame.
this.
And so it's the one on the right, right? First it's Hamagishi in it, and then they move it.
I think it's because like the actual mirror, Like look at the platform. It like shakes after like Otake moves it. Right?
I'm going
I don't know, dude. I feel like it's like even the inside is moving up and down. Like I feel like it's a camera shot that's been composited in, dude. I don't know. But see, this is what's fun about it. I don't know. I'm totally okay to be wrong. I like it when music videos.
If you go frame by frame, you see the camera. You see like two camera operators.
Oh, so it's like it's an actual mirror.
But they like blur them out. But you still kind of like can tell it's them.
See, the good thing is we have it in 4K, so we can actually like analyze, enhance
all the details. Yeah.
I do notice the thing that you should talk about, Jimmy, where like she moves like in position, like where she needs to be. I think that's just like they like fixed it for her, a little bit. I still feel like it's a reflection, but they like adjusted it a little bit.
But how do you adjust the height though?
You crop it out.
I don't know, man. I still think
and then
it's
stretch
the
it out a
actual
little.
like the actual mirror just like swaying because they kind of like whip the thing, right?
Yeah, I feel like the original mirror.
Well, no, so when like the sway is fine, but she moves vertically. The mirror isn't on like a horizontal hinge, right? Or like on a vertical hinge. You can only move left to right, but you see where her feet are. And then they like reposition the camera is what it looks like. So her feet come up higher.
No, I think they just moved that in post.
Okay, I mean it could be. It could be just parallaxing from the actual physical camera.
I think they masked out the original mirror shot, and then they like, they brought it scaled up, and then they put it back where it was.
Okay.
And just to reposition it exactly where it needs to be. Maybe she messed up or something.
Look at the shadow of the platform. it like gets bigger, so that leads me to think it's like swaying this way. I don't know, man. I don't know.
See, this is where it gets like 3 of the 8 points I gave it from, dude. It's just we can actually have these conversations, dude.
Oh shit. Oh well. Let's
because
talk
if
about
they would have composited it in, I feel like they would have done a better job of like making it like. Maybe they'll do like they're the same height, right? And everything. Yeah.
But then maybe that's the thing is because they're going for the faux practical effects that like some of the
some of the other shots look a little bit too perfect. Some of the other shots look too perfect.
No, you're right. I'm just because it's but like that's part of good practical good visual effects too is knowing when to put imperfections in.
Yeah,
it's like you download filters to add camera movement, so make it look like your camera's handheld. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So we'll get him in the making of. Don't worry.
Yeah.
If you guys are curious, it's comma and period. I think where you could go frame by frame on YouTube.
Okay. Oh, there's like the news clip. Thank you, chat. Like the conveyor belt one is all green screen. That's cool.
Ooh, did I call it? Let me see. Where is it?
As expected, they just.
Oh, okay. I was right. Okay.
It's a solid color, right? So it's like easier.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's talk about the song. We kind of touched on it last week when the preview came out. Had this more summery vibe. It's a little bit.
Oh boy! I also linked in the doc of the stabilized footage.
Oh.
So you can see exactly how it looks.
Let's check it out real quick. Look at that. See? You can actually see like what they're doing with their arms and shit. I think this sells it better than like the rotation. Right?
Yeah, because then you actually see like their faces and stuff.
Yeah, they're like, smiling at the camera. And you can see the choreography.
See, okay, how about this? If you just push in normally for that first bit, and then at the very end, as you push past, that's when you do some like quick rotation.
Okay, yeah, I think that'd be good too. Like a quarter circle, like a Hadouken,
Yeah.
So it ends this way, right? I think that would have been a little better instead of like just like it rotates like a couple times.
Yeah. Just so you can still get the vibe of.
They don't want to cut off anyone's face too. You have to be aware of that. So if they do that, then some of them could be cut off.
Yeah.
That's how I was waiting to let's get to the end as we're pushing out.
Yeah, towards the end
Like,
is fine.
Yeah.
Or maybe they
it's
can
just
sound effect going backwards. Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't
man.
know.
I just don't like it. It rotates too many
I definitely
times.
agree that it's way too. Like we can all agree it's way too long. 30 seconds of that shot is way too much, especially to open with, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm glad they're showing all the members, but
yeah.
Like
wanna
how
be
long
sick
is
from
this
seeing all
music
the
video,
members.
dude?
I do like. I think it's like if it has to be that long, I'd rather have it just be like this straight.
Just
shot.
straight.
At least you can look at like some of the members look at each other and stuff like that, and it's like cute expressions and shit like that. So I think it's like, shout out to
that's a cute
Koss
expression right there.
for doing the stabilization.
Yes, thank you.
Good work, right there. Big ups. You know, yeah, because it'll be like, oh, where's my she? Upside down.
Oh, there she is, right there.
Anyway, let's talk about the song. What do you guys think? It's kind of a lower tempo, more gentle. And then their previous, like Azato Kaoi, was very like, you know. What about this one? What do you guys think of this one?
I wish it was a little bit faster. I wish it was a little bit more of an up-tempo song. It's got a cute vibe to it. I don't dislike it. I mean, it's 100%. The more I listen to it, I'm gonna like it. I already know that. There's no denying it. That's just how all of these songs work. But I guess I kind of wanted something, after a little break of Hinatazaka to be a little bit more like, let's go, let's party, dude. Let's go to the festival, dude. Like,
Oh no, he's undressing.
He's going for it.
Just take off my shirt. I have a stringer tank top, dude. I mean, I'm like ready to go to the festival. Got like,
Right?
my shorts on.
Ooh.
Like a giant fat Tuesday in one hand.
Oh. Yeah.
Never give you a headband.
I think after listening to the preview, I kind of like it. I like the like feel of it. It's kind of like it's more wholesome, I guess. Not as much energy, obviously, but it's like,
I think it's a good it's good variety from them to like not like just have all right, let's go for it again, high energy song for them to come up with something like this a little bit lower energy, but I still feel like it has the vibe of Hinatazaka, kind of fresh, kind of like sunshiny, I guess.
Guys,
I don't know. I enjoyed it.
It's the end of April. It's almost May. Don't give me that weak stuff, dude. I want the jam, dude.
You gotta wait for Nogizaka, dude. Their
dude.
song comes out closer to summer, so hopefully theirs will be also 4K. Yeah.
Ooh. I just found myself enjoying the music video more than I did the actual song, to be honest. And then the whole bridge part where you go through the days of the week was a bit much for me.
I didn't even realize
this
that
is the
part.
only way they remember the days of the week.
Tuesday.
Is that what they said?
It's not their first song.
I
dude,
wasn't
go to
even
the bridge,
listening, dude.
You didn't
Jimmy
hear
was
me?
like
I was
repeating
like,
it, yeah.
Friday.
Oh, it's during the lights.
Yeah, during the lights.
Like, guys,
Wednesday.
I didn't realize we hit up Sesame Street in the middle of the song, dude.
At the end, it should have been like
this isn't the first time, Jimmy. Like they've done it in other songs.
I guess,
it's
yeah.
fine.
They should have hit up that.
You must know
Daniel
your days
Craig
of the
at
week by
end.
now if you listen to
The
Hinatazaka.
weekend.
Monday.
There you go.
Anyway, what's the rating for this song?
Let's
What
go in the
you
same
got?
order. Jimmy?
What you got?
I'll give it a 6.
Oh.
Same.
Oh. I gave it a 7.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
If you play it back at 1.25 times speed, it's like an 8.
Ooh, let's see real quick. Let me do that real quick. I need to hear this. 1.25.
Okay, boy. What do you
Yeah,
think?
this is just their usual energetic song tempo. Maybe a
Oh.
little bit faster, but yeah, it's more. It sounds more like a beach summer music video.
Oh no, I'm playing at 0.25 speed. Oh no.
You guys remember when AKB released Jabaja?
Oh,
And it was like,
yeah, that
it was
song.
so much
Jabaja
better
at
at
1.25.
1.5. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like this is a completely different song and way better.
It's not quite the same with this song, but
Yeah.
almost.
Maybe like at 1.1, around there.
Yeah.
The energy definitely like bumps up the energy, obviously, because it's a
Yeah.
higher tempo, and that's just how it is. But
Uh-huh.
anyway, that is the music video for the 5th single.
Mm-hmm.
They also released all the
Oh
other
my
beats.
god, sorry. I just went back to Jabaja and I forgot I still had it at 1.25 times speed and it sounds like a normal song.
True.
1.25.
True.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump in. I kind of got surprised. I was like, oh, okay, let me change it. It already is at 1.25.
No, that's what. Anyway, Hinata also released a bunch of the other details for the single. We get 4 limited A, B, C, and D, and then 1 regular type as usual.
Mm-hmm.
They also released the covers.
Oh, I haven't seen
Ooh,
these.
let's go.
I haven't seen these yet.
We're doing a more traditional Kiyakizaka style format here. Right.
With the center for the A side.
Center, solo shot A side, and then the front row, and then everybody else. Oh wait, shit. Some are on the back. Damn.
Yeah. There's a friend in the back. Go push that to the back.
So basically, the 10 in the back row are just on the back cover.
The back of the. That sucks, dude.
Right?
Rip, dude. Fuck. It's like 2 on each type. Oh, man. All right. I guess that's how they're doing it.
At least the back cover looks nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that you get some framing elements with the flowers on the back covers.
Yeah. I actually like
just
some of
gives-
the back covers more than the front ones.
Like the Type D back cover, I think is superior to Type D or whatever that is, regular type. Not Type D, regular type. Sorry.
Wait, what?
I think
Say
the
it again.
regular type
back cover.
looks better than the regular type cover.
Yeah,
Like the
regular
regular
type
type
front cover is a little too busy.
Oh,
You got
yeah,
the
yeah.
pattern on the wall.
There's too much going on, yeah.
You know.
That lamp barely creeping in. You could tell.
Yeah.
I
And
hate
then
that
it
you could
offset-
see it a little bit right there.
Yeah.
That bothers
yeah.
me so much.
And it
the little,
offsets
like,
everything
switch.
to the right,
Yeah.
just enough to be annoying.
Yeah.
You know, it's not to the right to look more powerful in the power spot or anything. It's just off center.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then look at the framing on the back cover for that one, dude. Oh
We
man,
got Kumi and my sister, Ushio Sarina.
yeah,
got
you got
the
some
glove.
foreground flowers, dude. Some other flowers on the side, dude.
You got the lighting. Really,
Look at that!
really
Look at that
strong
shadow.
there.
See, no, I'm not a fan of the lighting.
Shadow.
Really?
I'm not a fan of the lighting. It's like the shadows
Pretty
make
harsh,
it too weird.
right? It's like poof, the shadow.
Yeah, but I feel
think
like that's the point, you know.
I noticed a lot in the back cover of the A side. I mean, of the A edition. Like look at the shadows. Like the shadows go into the eyes and everything, and they're like a little distracting.
It makes like Mikuni's eyes look weird. Like
Yeah.
she's looking all
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
But it's the shadow.
Yeah, I can see for that one for sure.
It's like because it's like straight on their face. It isn't like up a little bit or down a little bit. It's like straight on. So like the shadows just like rake across the eyes.
The type B one is weird too. There's like so much space between them. And then the shadow is in the middle.
They're social distancing, okay?
Yeah, the only two that that are still
I like-
practicing.
you go to them too with a lot of spaces. You scroll down a little bit. Oh, okay.
Everybody else is like
Going out
hugging
next
or
to each
whatever.
other.
You know, right in its shoulders touching, holding hands.
See, maybe that's why I like the high contrast shadows for some of them. Like, yeah, like I can see like where for like Mikuni's face, that one's not so good. But like when I look at like Type C and stuff, it makes me think of like a painting. You know, because in painting you want that contrast to like make things stick out more.
Well,
But
yeah,
then
yeah,
maybe in
yeah.
photography that's not quite what you're
It gives
usually
off the
going
more
for.
to me. It gives off a lot more of the like fashion kind of editorial type thing.
And I'm also not a fan of the color yellow as a fill light. I don't know. For me, it makes them look a little sickly.
It's pretty obvious on type B. It's just like the shadow and then yellow because they're social distancing. Go on Manafi and Pario. Well, they should have gone a little closer maybe to make the cover look good.
Yeah, but see, like
So
on B and maybe on C, it's a little bit more like natural. Like it's all blended in more.
Mm-hmm.
While like, especially the back covers, I feel like it's too apparent.
You know what's funny to me? The front cover for Type B and Type C are essentially the same pose, but when you have the expression, Type B looks like a fashion shot. Type C looks like they're on Falcor from Neverending Story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, the sky, it's like a lot of whites. Yeah, they're outside looking.
Wait, why is there a lamp outside?
I
Type B.
Don't worry about it.
I like that we talk more about the back covers because they're obviously better.
What do you guys think about A? Let's start with A.
A is just Katoshi solo, and then
it's so I don't know. It's so zoomed in that there's not much really to talk about, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's a little too close, right?
There's like the lighting and stuff.
Like I just see neck and head. Like where are the shoulders? Where's everything?
Right.
And then like I don't know, like the shadow, like the light is like so
like goes all the way down.
It's so in front of her that's like where like I don't know, you have no contrast in her features.
Yeah, because they're trying to do like butterfly lighting, but they also have a light to the side that's yellow.
Yeah, so she just looks like
in.
a porcelain doll, dude.
Maybe that's the look they're going for. I don't know.
Maybe
Yada. Dude.
I feel like if maybe they matched the vibe of the music video with all those colors, I feel like that would have been stronger.
Yeah. They rarely do though, right? The only thing that's like still the same is like Kyun. It's pretty. It's basically the same as the video or whatever. But like, yeah. Usually
I feel like the yellow gets in her eyes, so it makes it look like she has like yellow in her eyes.
You mean like jaundiced?
Yeah. Looks like she has jaundice.
I think I would like it more if it was zoomed out. If you can see like her shoulders and the top of her head.
I gotta see the shoulders because right now
she's all neck.
Doing her favor. Yeah,
dude, that just makes me think of like what your art teachers always tell you not to draw. It's like it just looks like a disembodied head, dude. You know. It's like you gotta. That's why classic painting always is like right here is the prop.
Because you gotta see. You can't cut off on any what are they called? Like where things bend. What are
like
they called?
Attachments? Yeah, joints.
Yeah. You can't cut off on any of those, or else it looks like they don't have the other pieces.
They also got like these geometric frame like line thingies, which I don't know if I like them so much.
Katoshi's reminds me of the table that my grandma has.
Like the carved
the lines.
Parts.
Yeah.
Wait, for which one?
If you go to like the Asian restaurant, like a Chinese
A.
restaurant, dude, Type A.
Look at the edges. There's like lines, right? Like these shapes.
Oh, like the outsides. Okay.
Yeah. And then Type B has like the circles. These look like tables.
Like some architecture doing some tables. Or this table goes here. Just insert it there.
I guess it adds something, but I don't know. I'm not too crazy about it.
Okay, so because they're different, let's go with what's your favorite front cover and favorite back cover?
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay, let's see. Favorite front cover. I'll say B.
Ooh.
Very fashion shot-esque. She got the huge shoulder.
Yeah.
Power shoulder. Back cover. I think I'll go with the regular one with Kimi and Ushio. They got like the look on their faces. Judging you. So I do like the flower more on Type C though.
Yeah,
red, like the red one on the right side. That one's nice too.
How about you,
Yeah.
Jimmy?
So see, I was about to say Type D for the front cover because I just like the trifecta, but I think
Mm-hmm.
that the actual having a background in Type B makes it win out for me.
Mm.
Like I don't know. I like that. I always like that composition. I don't know what about it. It's like very like classic family portrait. You know what I mean? Like
Put your hand on his
like
shoulder.
a
It's like
Papa Mire, at the top, But like I just think it's a very like powerful composition. But I just wish that there was an actual background.
yeah. If there was,
And then
that would be my favorite too.
yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
then for the back, I'm gonna go with Type C. I know Josh doesn't like the shadows and the lighting, but I actually kind of really like it, and the flowers are nice too for that framing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think for me, yeah, I would have liked D, but the background plus the light like kind of blend in together, and it makes the light look even greener, makes them look sicker. So I can't go with that one. Like it looks too unnatural. Their skin tone. Like
Ah, yeah.
yeah, so I'm gonna have to go with B because it's almost blended in, and I feel like it's almost sunsetty, but it's like a little bit too yellow to be sunsetty. You know?
Yeah, you need a little bit more of the magentas.
I don't know. So
Yep.
something about it, but I'm gonna go with that. And for the back cover, I'm gonna go with I do like how the flowers are placed and the composition of C, but I'm going with the regular one. I feel like I like the crossing lines a little more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
those are my
Those are our
choices.
covers. They're not bad. Right. Just some things. They're not that bad. They're not that bad. Okay. The members look nice.
That's
Right.
true.
Their outfits.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
looking.
I don't know why it just makes me think Brady Bunch. Like the
Yes.
outfits for some reason. I don't know.
Kind of some of
We
them.
also got the track lists and stuff. We can check out the
Ooh.
member lineups for the rest of the music. So it looks like the main coupling track is Koe no Ashiato, which I assume is the theme song for their drama,
Hmm.
Koeharu.
Mm.
We got a Katoshi solo track. We got one with third gens, right?
Ooh.
Right.
Right?
Um,
Wait, do we?
This show,
well,
right?
it looks like each generation gets a song.
Wait, does third gen have one?
Yeah, right.
It's right.
Right.
Wait,
They
are you guys being
right?
sarcastic with me, or do they have one?
It's called
they do.
Right. Look at the song
Right,
Right.
Jimmy? They do, right?
Right.
Right? Right, yeah. Right.
Let me
Right.
scroll down. Oh, it's
Josh,
literally
scroll
called
down.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know how to convey this to you, Josh.
Correct. Okay. And it looks like what is okay, so we got the main lineup for Kimi Shika Katan with everybody, the main coupling track with everybody. First gen song, second gen song, third gen song. And then what's the difference between this lineup and everybody else? Nothing.
Nothing. That's another everybody else one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Katoshi solo. There we go.
Can't wait to hear that.
Congratulations, Hinatazaka. Another single. May 26th is the release date. Buy your online meet and greets, whatever. Moving right
Or
along. Sakurazaka 46.
Nope.
Not much on the other Sakamichi groups, but still something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Miss Ten Yamasaki has signed to be an exclusive model for the magazine ViVi.
Oh, baby.
Yeah,
baby
we got,
tension.
we got some fierce looking shots.
The potential.
over here. Look at that. Yeah. Congrats to her. You know, she's tall, maybe gonna get even taller. It's like, that's perfect. Let's go.
Matches our style.
We get the height. So she will be on the September issue, which will be released in July.
As usual. Did you mention
they surprise her or whatever?
Sakamichi member in ViVi?
She is the first because I don't know why, but ViVi usually signs half Japanese models. I don't know why. You know, a lot of famous former models, now actresses, are half. You know, like Mizuhara Kiko and them. So if you look at their model lineup, so it's like Nicole, right?
Yeah, it's very not. What's the word? Like not like prototypical, like idealized Japanese woman, right? Like in terms of like the standard.
Yeah, I always got like the very Japanese look from Tenchan, especially when she got like the patsun, the straight bangs. It's like, yeah, you're looking very Yamato Nadeshiko or whatever the fuck, you know, just very like traditional Japanese look. So I thought it was interesting that ViVi signed her.
Yeah, I think it's because I remember reading somewhere that they want to appeal because you know Tenchan has that cool factor. They think they can, you know, she can inspire other young people. And it works out that she's so young, right?
Very cool.
I think, I'm happy that they chose Ten with that for that. She's a good kid. She's a good kid.
Good. Don't work yourself too hard, though.
Oh,
yeah.
True.
I'm glad to see that Sakurazaka
Mm-hmm.
isn't going the nobody gets to be more famous than the group approach, you know, because that didn't quite work out the way they thought it was going to last time.
Yeah, and you know, since now the state of emergency, but like before that, a lot of Sakurazaka members were having solo appearances on TV and shit like that. You know, if you go to their news section, there's a lot of like, oh, this member is appearing on this show and this member is appearing on that show and all that fun shit. So they're getting up there with their solo appearances. But now, lockdown. Anyway, that's all the Sakurazaka news I cared enough to look for. Was there anything else?
I don't know. Anything else real quick?
Anything else? They're making appearances, you know, still promoting Ban.
Yeah.
I mean, it just came out like last week, so.
Yeah.
All right. Move on to a very short Nogi news. Wada Maaya is on Instagram. Let's go.
Look at that.
The news we've been waiting for, bro.
This is why you watch the Soko
Miss
podcast.
Wada on Instagram. She opened it when? First post was 4 days ago. All right.
Already 4 posts. Look at that.
Yeah.
Consistent, dude.
There's one with her dog. Can't see the dog, but it's a dog, I think. Yeah.
Looks like a dog.
So, let me check this Insta story real quick. Oh, it's a drawing of her by Hayakawa Seira. And then some.
She looks like a pure titan, dude. That's terrifying.
Yep. Everybody go follow Wada Maaya. Give her some support. Because they couldn't care to put her in the Senbats. Yeah.
Doing her dirty.
When you realize she's younger than Ashu.
Dude, I always forget how young.
Right?
Yeah.
She's the youngest one, right?
Yeah. Out of like that gen, right?
And then
like, you know, like every time, because he was like a first gen member, I'm just like, oh, how old is she now? Like 25, 26, like 23 still, dude. Like, ugh, she's a baby, dude.
Is she like? How old is
It's either
Higuchi?
her or Asuka.
How old is Higuchi? So I know she's.
Well, maybe they're the same age. I don't know.
I feel like there's like
Asuka's
3 or 4 that are around the
youngest.
same age.
Okay,
Young.
there you go. It's by a couple months. Still,
Oh God, Ash is just 22, dude. Ugh, all these
they
actual
are
children.
Actual children.
much younger than I thought. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when you like follow these groups for a long time, it just doesn't feel like.
Yeah, because they've just been around for so long. So he's like, well, they gotta be old by now, dude.
Right?
Uh-huh.
How old is she?
I'm
now?
old. They must be old.
27? 26? 27? 22.
Ash is
22.
22. Oh, they start out so young.
Oh, there you go. Instagram.
Dude, see, like, okay, I mean, I get that she's only, like, not only, but, like, she's a Nogizaka member. It's not like she's, like Yukiden or anything like that, right? But, like, okay, Yukiden's, like, turning 30 this year. So I'm like, so how old is, like, Kaz, dude? Is she, like, 28, 29? She just turned 27, dude. I'm like,
Oh,
turns out I'm the ancient one, dude.
yeah. Welcome to the ancients. That's it for the current events.
Oh,
We're done with that shit.
So you know what that means? We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the comment of the week and the TV show roundup. And we're back. Hey, you know what time it is? It's time for it's time for the highlighted comment of the week. It's part of the show where Mr. Box goes through the previous episodes, finds a comment, something that speaks to him, something near and dear to his heart, and he shares it with the rest of us. We have a little conversation about it. It could be anything. Sometimes it's something very riveting. Sometimes it's something important and relevant to idol fandom, and sometimes it's what color crayon would you eat. So yeah, take it away, Mr. Box.
Oh, interesting you bring that up because it has something to do with this comment. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no. Yeah, so last week you guys never answered, so we're gonna ask it again.
We've asked. I'll just say we've asked weirder questions on the podcast before, and we've answered it. So, okay, this one is from the recent episode, and this is from Miguel.
Ooh, thank you for the comment.
And it said, "In honor of Kosaka now getting a photo book, what is your favorite dinosaur?"
Ooh.
And I like the comment right under from Moose. It's chicken and Barosaurus.
Was that a Nebu's shirt, right?
Yeah. So what is your
What up?
favorite dinosaur? Let me just look up dinosaurs.
Oh, he's
Mine is gonna be.
I did that with members of Nogizaka. I mean, of course, we're gonna do it with dinosaurs.
Mine's gonna be the Brachiosaurus.
Oh,
As a kid, I was a Brontosaurus stan, but then as an adult, I've learned that Brontosauruses don't actually exist.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go with
long
Brachiosaurus,
neck
dude.
boys.
Yeah,
They got
dude.
them long necks.
What was that movie, dude?
Jurassic Park.
no,
Dude. Oh,
Land Before Time, dude.
Oh.
That was my
Yeah.
jam when I was a kid, dude. I watched like all of those movies, bro.
What's the difference between them two again? Bronto and
One
Brachio?
one like it's like a thing where I don't know. I think he was just using bones from like a Brachiosaurus and something else, and it was like, oh, this is a Brontosaurus, and then people are like, that's not real, bro.
It's not real. We mix them around.
Those didn't exist.
Boy, do you have a favorite?
Kind of like raptors. They're cool.
Oh.
Oh, raptors are cool, yeah.
You know, they got their bros. Do they even hunt in packs? I don't know. Is that like a contested thing?
don't
They're
know.
always portrayed as like, there's one raptor. No, there's like 5 of them. Who knows? They got like giant talons. They're cool. But
Aren't they like feathery now, right? They say they're like
yeah,
have
supposedly they
feathers.
had feathers or whatever. I mean, they still look cool.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's the giant shark boy, the megalodon.
Oh, Megalodon.
He's like a shark, but bigger. They made a movie about him. It was terrible, but it's a shark, but really big. You know?
Well, now you're just talking about prehistoric creatures. Megalodons weren't dinosaurs, right? Actually,
Doesn't matter. It's a giant shark.
you gotta look at the hip bones. Giant shark. What part of a giant shark do you not get? All right, what
For
about you,
me,
Josh?
it's the Plesiosaurus,
Ooh,
the water one.
yeah. Lapras.
Yeah.
Mm.
As a kid, I always liked that one. I don't remember what I did. Oh, I read recently that T-Rexes actually couldn't run.
So did
They
they
only
just
walked.
like lumber around?
Pretty much. I think they were able to tell by the tails that they couldn't run.
You know,
Ah.
how big do you imagine plesiosauruses to be?
I can't even. I don't even know.
Like, cause they're not that. Well, they're big, but they're not that big, right?
Yeah, they're not like
in
whales,
my
right?
mind. No, they're
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
They're like way smaller, dude.
Uh,
Okay,
They're
look,
like,
there's a diagram that shows they're like
To scale.
really small. I don't know.
Yeah, because you can't even ride one, right? Like that's my fantasy, dude. I want to ride a plesiosaurus like a lapras, but you can't. Look how small.
I think
it is.
I think it's the size of like a crocodile or something.
Yeah.
But there are others
like a
like
small crocodile, dude.
like an elasmosaurus, which you can definitely ride according to this diagram.
Ooh, yeah. That's more rideable, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
That's
that's the one you're looking for.
That's like the monster from like Super Mario 64.
All right. Anyways, thank you so much for the comment.
Oh, I'm the one that took it off topic. Okay.
If you're
Anyways.
just joining us, there was a comment of the week asking our favorite dinosaurs. And so that's why we're talking about dinosaurs.
Thank you very much for the comment.
All right, TV show roundup.
Okay. This is the segment where we recap and talk about weekly shows of Sakamichi series groups. There are the three main ones: Hinatazaka de Aimashou, Soko Magattara, Sakurazaka, and Nogizaka Koujichuu. Sometimes we watch the other shows and talk about them, but this week we did not. I think Nogizaka was on a random show, and Manatsu got blasted
Oh yeah.
in the
I saw
face
that.
with air. She was
Oh, I saw pictures of that, but
I don't know what that was all about. I just saw the screenshots.
Just all
So there's that.
stressed out. Uh-huh.
I don't know what else happened.
There was a lot of shows this week, I think, that they were on. I just didn't watch any.
Yeah, it's literally I only watch the three shows and do this podcast. That's all the idle content I get this week, like every week now. That's it.
yeah, dude.
That's it, man.
All right, so let's get into the regular shows then. You know, stuff we actually watched.
Okay.
This first one I
Hinatazaka
kind of watched.
Yeah, I my show. I watched this finally. This is like the first episode in like a month that I watched Hina. This episode they're doing some third gen shit. So it's third gen versus everybody else. They gave them shirts that said adult because the third gens are young and fresh. So they play some games. The first one was a intro quiz, which was the majority of the episode. I think on their name tags, it's like their favorite bento or some shit like that, which ended up being the prize or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, they do the intro quiz, and they had a choice. It will either play the intro or they have Hinano hum the song.
That went
Really badly.
interesting.
It seemed rigged against the adults because whenever they
It
pressed
was,
the button,
right?
the thing wouldn't come up,
And
and they're like, "Look!"
like Kosaka's
they
like pressing
press
it, and then like later it shows up.
Yeah, it's like a delay, and then it comes up, and so they're like, "Can we like switch places so that this is fair?" And by that time, the adult team was getting thrashed. It was like 4-0 or some shit like that. And when they switched, the adult team caught up, And so the third gen were like, can we switch back? That was our original spot. So they did. But then, I don't know, the staff fixed the button or some shit.
Like, fine, we'll fix it.
And they did some drawings. They draw and they guess or something like that. And what else happened? I don't remember. The adult team won, I guess. And so they get bentos. And but Kumi was like, man, I wanted that other bento. Can we that would have been nice. And they're like, shut up, man.
That was my favorite part because she's like,
gonna complain?
I don't know if I could eat all of that. It's like, to get out of here. It's like, we're gonna write senior on your badge instead of adult.
I remember that. Yeah.
She didn't even participate.
Dude, I was telling Josh and Boy this earlier. Like I completely fell asleep watching this episode, but I think maybe that maximized my enjoyment because it was such a doozy, right? It's like okay, they're doing an intro quiz. All right, wake up. Whoa! How's the adult team down by 4 points, dude? What happened?
Yep. So that was
now it's even. They're winning. You know.
It's gonna continue next week where they play funner games. It seems like so.
Yeah. This is a little warm up for it.
Yeah.
I thought Ushio did a good job in this episode. She called out people a lot and she was interacting with the MCs a lot. She was like, "Oh, do you know the answer, Kasuga?" He's like, "What the heck? I wouldn't know this."
Yeah. My sister. All right, let's go. Let's talk about Soko Saku. They're continuing from last week with the members' hidden talents or whatever.
I didn't watch this one.
Oh, okay. So first it was Pe, and Pe was like, "Yo, I do calligraphy." She has the certification and all that shit, and they're like, "What? No one knew. Nobody knows." And so they were like, "Hey, that's Ozeki's thing." And so they have them do a competition to write their favorite word, and Ozek writes this nice kanji. What was it again?
Kansha.
Kansha. There you go. And they were like, "Ooh, look at that! The balance." And whatever. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, but
it certainly looks balanced.
Yeah. And then Pe wrote a famous one-liner that this comedian duo does or says. I forgot what it was, but she wrote it all in hiragana. And then Tsuchi was the one who would decide who the winner is. Yareba dekiru. Thank you, chat. But it was all in. Anyway, Tsuchi was like, Ozeki Rika is the winner because if either of you would go on a variety show and talk about calligraphy, I'd rather have Ozeki talk because she would actually talk.
She'll actually talk.
Your winner, Ozeki Rika. And they're like, all right, Pe, you have to seal that talent away. Never bring it out ever again. You lost. I'm like, damn. And then next was Mu, finally getting some screen time.
Oh.
With Arena. And she's like, yo, I can make some good udon. Just boil it and then do the ring.
Oh, I thought it was actually make the noodles.
No, she doesn't make the noodles.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah, she used to work at a udon place before she joined. And so it's oh, this is how you do it. And she does with the water, get all the water out.
Yeah, good little shakes.
And they're like, all right, to compare the skill, we'll have Onuma also do it. And then it was a disaster, as expected. They couldn't even show what happens, right? It's we had to cut away to reactions because this was too much. And so she had she had it out, and then the water was getting on the floor.
Oh,
she was running around with it, and they're like, "What is going on?" I don't know. And then Hono, I don't was this even a skill? Well, apparently, they were playing around with this recorder app or whatever, and they recorded people sleep talking. I don't know. That shit was weird. I don't remember what happened.
Is there skill sleep talking or something?
I don't know. It's like, oh, anyway, here's a clip of
yeah,
Hono sleeping.
Really?
Kind of
Hono's
like,
just
it's just like, oh no, it's just like it's like hidden things rather than abilities at this point, right? It's just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And then, oh, I also recorded this other member and this other member. And I was like, what? What's going on?
This isn't like hidden talents anymore.
Yeah, man. I was expecting like, oh shit, she's never showed this before, and it's like amazing, but it's just actually like, yeah, here's the thing. Okay. And then they did a performance of Guzen no Kotae. And that is the end. The last show is Nogizaka. It's the Bad Drawing Grand Prix. That's split into 4 teams with the captains Asuka, Shinuchimai, Ball-chan, Sakaguchi, Tamami, and Yodo Yuki, who actually went on an episode of Ame Talk because she can't draw for shit. So, and so they do various games. First is a thing, they get like 1 member from each team, and they have to draw things that start with a she, such as Shishuma, right? A zebra or whatever. Is that what it is? I don't know. And then their team has to guess what it is. Shimoma, whatever. And then their team has to guess what it is. But since they draw terribly, that it's kind of hard. Right?
My favorite one of these was she drew like a sheet of paper, and Maya was like, "That's a square."
No. You just hear it off screen. That's Hoshimina, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she drew Shippo, right? Like for tail. And she's like right here. She's like pointing at it, and Banana Man's like, "Wait, what is that, man? You're giving away the answer?"
No,
It's
I'm
like,
putting
no,
that
no.
this drawing.
I can't see from the other side of this board.
And then they do the pair drawing, where they had to, like the first one was like a turtle, right? So like one person draws like the rear end, the other one draws like the. Yeah, it's some funny.
This is pretty interesting, yeah.
Drawings, like everyone drew the butt.
Uh-huh.
So like no one drew the head of the turtle. And it's like, what's going on? Maybe it's easier. They don't have to draw it.
I think they just assumed that the other person was gonna draw it. They're like, okay, the other person's definitely gonna draw the head, so I'll draw the butt.
That was the
They
challenge.
The other person, right? Yeah.
And then Maya once again holds it up backwards.
It's like,
No, it's the other way.
That's the funniest part.
Oh,
dude.
the other way? Okay, let me flip it.
I like it was one of the pairs was Kaz and Kitagawa Yuri. They're like, all right, Kitagawa, show your drawing. She shows it, and Kaz is like, oh shit.
It's like visibly getting mad.
I drew the same thing, damn it. And then they go back to the similar game from before, but this time things that start with the he, but it's the captains this time. They drew things.
Yeah.
What did they draw? I don't remember.
Just words that start with he, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like
He,
like Ash drew the sun, right?
literally he
To a person.
Yeah.
he.
He.
I think in this one, Higuchi was doing well, right? Like she was like answering a lot of them. Trying to say what else I remember from this section. People thought it was Himura, but it was just person.
No, it's just the person.
And then the dude with the helmet was Himura.
Yeah.
It looked like a helmet.
Yeah. And then that's it. It continues next week when Kaki finally draws something, and everyone's like, "Oh,
that's what we wanted."
Yeah, that's the episode. It was pretty fun. Some good moments.
I don't know. Maybe I think I like set myself up to be disappointed because I was like, oh hell yeah, straight. I was just expecting like a straight drawing episode. Like here's a prompt that everybody drew. Let's look at people's drawings because I always really enjoy those. Would you guys have preferred that or did you guys like the?
I like the pair drawings, but the other one felt like a little like okay, I kind of get it. I got a certain point.
Because they did 2 rounds of those, right? Draw whatever starts with whatever, and then they mostly drew the same things,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
Which is like, all right, you can't like not have them do that, right? They're gonna think of the same things
Yeah,
to
yeah.
draw, right? Because it's the easiest or whatever.
Mhm,
They should have like replaced the other segment though, because they did 2 rounds of the same game.
mhm.
Maybe if they did something else.
Yeah.
You know, like a previous drawing thing that I liked a lot was the folktale one, where they like had to draw like Momotaro or whatever, but then they had to draw like one image
In
as
order,
one
right? In
part
like
of the
5 or
and
something.
like, and then some of them would draw like the exact same part of the story, and they're just like they bullshit. Oh, and then he kind of went back and did this other thing. And you're like, wait, what? That's not the story at all.
I remember that.
Yeah, I hope they do that again.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah.
He's like I think like number 3 would go like way too far advanced. Like, oh no, what's number 4 and 5 gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, oh fuck. Yeah.
Oh, it was fun.
Uh-huh.
So next week, more drawing.
Yeah.
Great.
Finally get to see some Aki drawing.
Oh yes.
I was like, oh, they put Sakaguchi, Tamami, and Kaki Haruka in the same team, dude. Kiki's gonna have to carry. Then I was like, oh no, they're just doing games. That's fine.
Yeah, there's that video of her just freehanding Deku. No, it was Tanjiro and like the
Oh yeah.
Demon Slayer like main cast. She's just like freehanding that shit. I'm like, damn, look how good that is. Everyone look for that video. It's
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the end of the TV show roundup.
So you know what that means? It means it's the end of this week's episode 8. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are watching on YouTube and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We got lots of other videos and podcasts coming down the line. Or if you want to hang out with us for the recordings of these, we're on our Twitch, twitch.tv/Slope Club, every Tuesdays at around 7 p.m. Pacific time. Or you can stay up to date throughout the week on Twitter. But that's going to be it from us this week. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.